What's going on, y'all? Sean of MathSwap Tutoring here with a SAT type math problem for you. Now, before you solve, make sure that you go ahead and make sure you subscribe as well, okay? And also make sure you try this before you actually look at the solution. All right, let's go. So this gives us two equations here, y equals x squared minus 2x plus 1, and then y equals 1 minus x. If the ordered pair x, y satisfies the system of equations above, what is one possible value of x? So let's think about this here. So you have these two equations, and it says that there's some ordered pair x, y that satisfies the system of equations. Now, if you remember systems of equations, then there'll be some sort of, a lot of times if there is a solution, it'll be some XY coordinate pair. Okay, but here it's not actual numbers, they give us variables. So it's like, okay, so what in the world does that mean? All that means is they're telling you that there is an ordered pair. They're telling you that there's an ordered pair that is a solution to this system of equations. And if you remember, a system of equations, a solution to a system of equations is basically a point where if you graph those equations, they intersect. It's like the same point that's a solution for both of them. Keep that in mind. So, in other words, if there is some ordered pair that satisfies this system of equations, what is one possible value that x can take on? So, so when we solve the system of equations, there will be at least one solution. Okay. That said, whenever you try to find a solution to a system of equations, you can do it by substitution. You can do it by, elimination is another way. Those are like some of the most common ones. So that said, what I'm going to do is substitute. So since y is equal to this and y is equal to this, that means that I can make y. So for example, if y is equal to x squared minus 2x plus 1, and 1 minus x is also equal to y, that means that these have to be equal. So I'm going to set them equal. 1 minus x equals x squared minus 2x plus 1. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and move some stuff around a bit. So you got 1 is equal to x squared. Negative 2x plus x is minus x plus 1. We're going to subtract 1 from both sides. So then finally, you see that goes away. So you have x squared minus x equals 0. Now we can factor in x out here. So x times x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, x can be equal to 0. X can also be equal to 1. Now, it's important to test these real quick because sometimes you'll have one of these that is a solution and the other one is not. So let's just test them to make sure. So if we plug in x equals 0 here, when x is equal to 0, then that'd be 0 squared minus 2 times 0 plus 1. So then that means y be equal to 1. And then if you plug in x equals 0 here, then y is equal to 1. So this is a solution. So x equals 0 is a possible solution. What about when x is equal to 1? 1 squared minus 2 times 1 plus 1. So 1 minus 2 is negative 1 plus 1 is 0. So that means y equals 0. And then if you plug in 1 here, 1 minus 1, y equals 0 here. So this also is a solution. So x can be equal to 0 or x can be equal to 1. It doesn't matter which one because it can be equal to either one of them, okay? Now, let me know if you got that. Make sure you comment and let me know. Also, make sure you share with a friend because somebody else needs help with SAT math too, okay? All right. Hey, thank you for watching this video. If you need math tutoring or you need SAT math help, look in the description to find out how you can sign up today. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you stay in touch with MathSwap Tutoring on YouTube. Have a good one.